Get this video to 5,000 likes. RENETO Adams called as commissioner. Do you accept or reject? I have something for play for you. Share the video. Gratitude Thursdays. Continue. Subscribe to the channel. Don't go nowhere. Listen to this.
If the people are clamoring for me and calling for me to become the commissioner of police, obviously I don't think they have taken my age into consideration. I think what they have taken into consideration is the confidence and faith in me that I probably have the capacity and the ability to give an helping hand to what we are experiencing now as it relates to criminal elements. The Jamaican people have been hijacked, demoralized along the way.
Welcome everybody. RENETO Adams' name has been casted in the ballot. And you just heard a while ago, because Dr. Kevin Blake has been blocked. This current commissioner, Kevin Blake, has been blocked. And there is a series of things that are currently happening to him and the consequences that he now faces for his action. Jamaica is now saying that Kevin Blake needs to step aside, because they're saying this: Dr. Kevin Blake, the commissioner of police, doesn't even know the law. Alright? RENETO Adams' name has been casted in the ballot yet again. Now, make no mistake, the crime rate is down by 44% the last time I checked. You understand me? What is this newfound, of course, request for RENETO Adams to step in as commissioner of police? And will Jamaica accept him as the man for the job or reject him? What will RENETO Adams be to the Jamaican people? Rejected or accepted? 1,000 people comment and tell me, my people. I will now give you the details that face this newfound request for RENETO Adams to step in office and sweep away the feet of the current commissioner of police, because he has been called yet again and he has answered the call. You saw the video for yourself. What is going on with Dr. Kevin Blake? I will now tell you what is happening. You understand, my people? Today is, of course, Gratitude Thursdays, and remember, it is only because of the Creator and His tender mercies why we're here today. So give thanks to the Creator and give thanks to you, the viewers, the listeners that keeps on supporting Virtual TV every single day. 5,000 people like this video. 1,000 people comment reject or accept for RENETO Adams as commissioner of police. Now let me tell you what the people of Jamaica are saying. Okay? Yes. Now somebody says, Anjo, yes man, got stopped by the Supreme Court. This playbook looks familiar. Another person said, so when did Kevin Blake get caught up in all of this? He was patiently waiting on the third term to start his nastiness. Another person said, Kevin, we are disappointed in you. As head of the JCF, you should have said no to whatever told you to get him out. You know the law. United we stand, divided we fall. Watch how the cookie crumble. Anyway, we don't need an internal fight, because that won't look good in the eyes of the public. Another person says that we have rules and laws, though the chief law and rule enforcer can't break the law. No edges in school, no removal of the POA levels to this thing. Another person says that they are disappointed in Kevin Blake and he should resign immediately. Let's continue. Thank God for the judiciary, the only arm of government that has not been infiltrated and corrupted by the present administration. Remember the acting appointment of the Chief Justice and what member of the judiciary system. Okay? So, that's what it is right now. JLP lost in court again. And the people are calling that there is politics in the JCF. Okay? Yes. So let us go now to what this controversy is as it relates to Kevin Blake and what he's currently facing, where that is concerned, and why he's being blocked. You understand? And why Renita Adams now is being called to take up the mantle of head of the police force. Courts grant injunction in police battle. Commissioner blocked from removing Cameron as POA chairman. That is the headline. Okay, let us continue, everybody. Now, the Supreme Court yesterday granted an application by the Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Wayne Cameron for an ex parte injunction preventing the Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake from removing him as the head of Police Officer Association, which is a POA. The court also granted Cameron's application for a stay of implementation of the decision by the commissioner in relation to Cameron until a judicial review is scheduled on October 8th. The people must say shame on Dr. Kevin Blake because he must try broke the law, and he was a patient man, but he was waiting on Andrew for secure the third term so him could have come with him nastiness and raise his ugly head to break the law of the land. You understand me? Now, in an interview with the Jamaica Observer on Wednesday, Cameron repeated his claims that the Commissioner of Police has no authority to remove the POA chairman from his position. That's what he says. Now, it is clear that we'll have to test the legality of the commissioner action, because from what we know, we would have overstepped the bounds, said Cameron, as he reiterated his position that the POA chairman is selected from the floor of the association conference, at which more than 2/3 of the officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force are present, and that was done at the last conference in November 2022. Now, let us continue. He pointed out that Dr. Kevin Blake called a meeting of selected officers of the JCF from the morning, to which he has not been invited, and argued that this is also a cause for concern. He says, and I quote, "And so I will be discussing that move as well with my attorney Wednesday," added Cameron. The POA chairman rejected the commissioner's claim that reports of alleged indiscipline and misconduct by the chairman may compromise the conduct of the POA, particularly at a time when the organization is required to engage in highly technical salary and benefit negotiations with the government of Jamaica. How did Kevin Blake reach this way? Corruption is what it seems. According to Cameron, the misconduct charge was recently sent to the Police Service Commissioner against him, refers to a 2020 incident which he was already challenged about and cleared. You cannot remove someone from office without a tribunal, without it being heard. So an allegation is an allegation, and if you are judge and jury, then by all means you can refer to someone as being indisciplined. But what I do know is that anyone who interdicted by any form of any form of misconduct would have been brought before a tribunal. That has not been done, and I have not been brought before any tribunal, said Cameron. Okay, let us continue, Jamaica. Now, he also scoffed at claims that he breached JCF rules by actively campaigning in the lead up to the recent general elections. That is also rubbish, is what he declared. Now, I am a man of principle, and I respect my office and my organization too much. I was never involved in any election campaign. I would expect people to put that type of foolishness out there, but it's not true. In fact, that is just laughable and absurd, is what he says. Dr. Kevin Blake is now being called by the people of Jamaica to resign, effective immediately. Another person said that the commissioner is breaking the law. One person said that Dr. Cameron needs to resign now. And the call for the long-standing call that should have been occupied, the seat of commissioner, should be Dr. RENETO. Well, RENETO Adams. I don't know about the doctor part. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Leave a like on the video. Tell me. Comment and tell me. Rejected or accepted for RENETO Adams. So forward.